While there are many traits that can make a leader effective, it's difficult to say that one trait is the most important. However, one trait that is often considered critical for effective leadership is the ability to communicate effectively. Effective communication allows leaders to share their vision, set expectations, provide feedback, and build relationships with their team. Without effective communication, leaders may struggle to inspire and motivate their team, make decisions that are in line with the organization's goals, or foster a positive and productive work environment. Ultimately, the most effective leaders are those who are able to balance and embody a range of important traits and skills, depending on the situation and the needs of their team. Here are some qualities that great leaders tend to possess. Visionary. Great leaders have a clear vision of what they want to achieve and communicate that vision to their team. Integrity. They have a strong sense of ethics and values, and are honest and transparent in their actions and communication. Empathy. They understand the needs and concerns of their team and are able to relate to them on a personal level. Emotional intelligence. They are able to manage their own emotions and understand the emotions of others, allowing them to build strong relationships with their team. Decisiveness. They are able to make tough decisions quickly and confidently, while also taking into account the perspectives and feedback of their team. Accountability. They take responsibility for their actions and decisions, and hold themselves and their team accountable for achieving goals. Communication. They are excellent communicators, able to listen actively and effectively convey their message to their team. Adaptability. They are able to adapt to changing circumstances and remain flexible in their approach. Confidence. They have a strong sense of self-assurance and are able to inspire and motivate their team. Growth mindset. They are constantly learning and seeking to improve, and encourage their team to do the same. It's important to remember that leadership is a journey, and even the most effective leaders are constantly learning and growing. Great leaders face a variety of obstacles, both external and internal. Here are some common obstacles that leaders may encounter. Resistance to change. Great leaders often need to implement change, but they may encounter resistance from team members who are uncomfortable with change. Lack of resources. Leaders may have ambitious goals, but limited resources to achieve them. Time constraints. Leaders may need to make quick decisions, but not have enough time to gather all the necessary information. Conflicting priorities. Leaders may need to balance competing priorities, such as managing day-to-day operations while also pursuing long-term goals. Unforeseen challenges. Leaders may face unexpected challenges, such as a global pandemic, that require them to adapt quickly and make difficult decisions. Internal obstacles. Leaders may also face internal obstacles, such as self-doubt, imposter syndrome, or a lack of confidence, that can hold them back from being their best. While these obstacles can be challenging, great leaders are able to overcome them by staying focused on their goals, remaining adaptable, seeking input and support from their team, and continuously learning and growing. They are able to turn obstacles into opportunities and emerge even stronger as a result. Here are some assets that a great leader may possess. Strategic thinking. Great leaders are able to think strategically and make decisions that align with their vision and goals. Emotional intelligence. They have a strong ability to understand their own emotions and those of others, and use that understanding to build strong relationships with their team. Empathy. Great leaders have the ability to put themselves in their team's shoes and understand their perspectives, which helps them make better decisions and build stronger relationships. Strong communication skills. They are excellent communicators, able to convey their message effectively to their team and stakeholders. Creativity. Great leaders are often able to think outside the box and come up with innovative solutions to problems. Adaptability. They are able to adapt to changing circumstances and remain flexible in their approach. Decisiveness. They are able to make tough decisions quickly and confidently, while also taking into account the perspectives and feedback of their team. Accountability. Great leaders take responsibility for their actions and decisions, and hold themselves and their team accountable for achieving goals. Growth mindset. They are constantly learning and seeking to improve, and encourage their team to do the same. It's important to note that leadership is not about having all the answers or being perfect, but about continuously striving to improve and bring out the best in oneself and one's team. Here are some qualities of a bad or not so good leader. Lack of vision. A bad leader may not have a clear vision of what they want to achieve, which can leave their team feeling directionless and unmotivated. Poor communication skills. A bad leader may struggle to communicate effectively with their team, leading to misunderstandings, confusion, and a lack of trust. Lack of accountability. They may not take responsibility for their mistakes or hold themselves or their team accountable for achieving goals. Lack of empathy. A bad leader may not understand or care about the needs and concerns of their team, which can lead to low morale and high turnover. Micromanagement. They may micromanage their team, which can lead to resentment, demotivation, and a lack of creativity and autonomy. Inflexibility. A bad leader may be unwilling or unable to adapt to changing circumstances or consider new ideas, which can lead to missed opportunities and stunted growth. Lack of integrity. They may be dishonest or unethical in their actions, leading to a lack of trust and respect from their team. Inconsistency. A bad leader may be inconsistent in their actions or decision-making, leading to confusion and a lack of confidence in their leadership. Lack of self-awareness. They may not be aware of their own strengths and weaknesses, which can lead to poor decision-making and a lack of growth. Lack of respect. They may not show respect to their team members or value their contributions, leading to a toxic work environment and low morale. Here are some examples of what a great leader might do in a workplace. Set a clear vision and attainable goals. A great leader would set a clear vision for the team and communicate it effectively, so that everyone knows what they are working towards and why. Build relationships. A great leader would build strong relationships with their team members, getting to know them personally and understanding their strengths, weaknesses, and motivations. Empower their team. They would give their team the resources, autonomy, and support they need to do their jobs effectively and take ownership of their work. Led by example. A great leader would lead by example, demonstrating the behaviors and attitudes they expect from their team. Communicate effectively. They would be an excellent communicator, educated in their field, listens actively to their team, provides feedback and support, and conveys their message effectively. Encourage growth and development. A great leader would encourage their team to grow and develop, providing opportunities for learning and development, and recognizing and rewarding their achievements. Foster a positive work environment. They would create a positive and productive work environment, where team members feel valued, supported, and motivated to do their best work. Make tough decisions. A great leader would be able to make tough decisions quickly and confidently, while also taking into account the perspectives and feedback of their team. Hold themselves and their team accountable. They would take responsibility for their actions and decisions, and hold themselves and their team accountable for achieving goals. Adapt to change. A great leader would be able to adapt to changing circumstances and remain flexible in their approach, while also keeping their team informed and engaged. Here are some more examples of what a great leader might do in a workplace. Build trust. They would build trust with their team by being honest, transparent, and consistent in their actions and communication. Provide mentorship. They would provide mentorship and guidance to their team members, helping them to develop their skills and advance in their careers. Recognize achievements. They would recognize and celebrate the achievements of their team members, and create a culture of appreciation and recognition. Manage conflicts. They would be able to manage conflicts and disagreements within the team, and work towards a resolution that is fair and effective for everyone. Foster innovation. They would encourage creativity and innovation within the team, creating an environment where new ideas are welcomed and supported. Create a diverse and inclusive workplace. They would create a workplace that is diverse and inclusive, where team members from all backgrounds and identities feel welcome and valued. Led through change. They would lead their team through periods of change or uncertainty, providing reassurance and support, and helping the team to adapt and thrive. Build a strong culture. They would build a strong culture within the team, one that is aligned with the organization's values and goals, and that supports high performance and engagement. Take risks. They would be willing to take calculated risks and try new things, even if it means stepping outside of their comfort zone. Encourage feedback. They would encourage feedback from their team members and stakeholders, and use that feedback to continuously improve their leadership and the team's performance. Ultimately, great leadership is about creating a culture of excellence, where team members are motivated, engaged, and empowered to achieve their best work.